You've seen all of these short animated stories on YouTube and TikTok, and to your surprise, they get thousands of views, likes, and even comments. People of all ages love these videos, so how can you dig into this gold mine of a niche and use it as an idea for your own Faceless YouTube channel? Then, there's also the question of whether it's actually a profitable niche. Animated short stories on YouTube are booming right now. Both young and old are enjoying these videos, retelling classic stories, and even introducing new fairy tales. The question is, how much can you really make with these videos? How do you get started? And what tools would you need to get started with this type of Faceless channel? In this video, I'll walk you through the process of creating your own animated short stories Faceless YouTube channel. You'll discover the tools you need, as well as the process behind it all. By the end of this video, I'll also share a tip to help you maximize the potential of your strategy, so be sure to stay until the end. Before you can truly understand why animated short stories are a great Faceless YouTube channel idea, you need to see for yourself the potential that lies in this niche. When you hear animated short stories, you're probably thinking of those stories that children watch on YouTube. However, this niche is much bigger and can really cater to anyone. To give you an idea of the potential, we need to take a closer look at existing channels that are posting animated short stories. MJV Animations, a channel that focuses on telling horror stories, has over 350,000 subscribers. One video that offered a compilation of different true horror stories received 1.4 million views in just 3 months. Another channel, Wisdom Insight, has been able to get over 170,000 subscribers. The channel's most popular video already has more than 3.4 million views, focusing on motivational short stories. Another channel focuses more on short stories for teens. This channel has more than 20 million subscribers. Within just 3 weeks, one of their videos got over 6.8 million views. Then there's the channel Vooks, which focuses on showing animations while reading books aloud. These are also short stories, but this time the focus is on kids. Vooks has over 500,000 subscribers, and this one video got 1.4 million views in 3 weeks. Of course, these are just a couple of examples. In terms of potential, we can turn to YouTube to see estimations of how much these channels are making. The My Story animated channel, for example, gets over 180 million video views per month, according to Social Blade. The platform also estimates that the channel makes between $45,000 and $725,000 every single month. Income can vary greatly between different channels. Even within the animated short story YouTube niche, there are several types of niches that you can target. Several things can affect earnings, but as you can see, it's definitely possible to earn a generous monthly profit with these Faceless YouTube channel ideas. With this said, if your goal is to make $15,000 or more per month with this channel idea, then you'll soon discover just how easy it is to make your own Faceless channel with animated short stories. Now that you have an idea of the potential that animated short story channels have, it's time to start planning and creating your own. To make things much simpler, we'll be using AI tools to help speed up the process of creating these videos. However, first, you need to decide what kind of stories you want to focus on with your strategy. Sure, you already know that you want to make animated short stories, but there are lots of different sub-niches that you can choose from. The main idea here is to choose a type of story that's interesting and will give you an edge. Take a moment to review the videos that already exist on YouTube. You can even head over to TikTok and Instagram for some extra inspiration. If you're having trouble deciding the types of stories to focus on, then start by considering the age group you want to target. This can make things much easier. For example, if you want to make stories for adults, then you'll likely want to focus on things like wealth, health, spirituality, motivation, or even funny stories. Horror stories are also doing really well among adults. For a channel that focuses on kids, you might want to recreate traditional stories that children may find familiar. On the other hand, you could decide to create completely new fairy tales. Don't worry, you won't have to come up with the ideas yourself though. Once you know the type of stories you want to create, it's time to start. I'll be focusing on Google's Gemini in this video. It was previously called Bard. Gemini comes with many improvements over Bard, including more accurate responses, and I found it became more creative as well. You can use other tools if you prefer as well. Apart from Gemini, I'll also be using Leonardo to generate images and Runway ML to animate these images. For voiceovers, you could use a service like 11 Labs. However, for this video, we'll be using CapCut to edit the final video and to generate voiceovers. To get started, head over to Gemini and ask the bot to help you with some story ideas. Make sure to tell the bot the niche that you're going to focus on. It's a good idea to get a summary for a couple of stories to get going with. This also allows you to look at the different ideas and choose the one you want to target next. Once you find the perfect story, ask Gemini to create the story. Make sure to ask the bot to limit the number of words. Remember, we're focusing on short stories here. Read through the story and make sure it's engaging and appropriate for your audience. Then, ask Gemini to give you a few prompts that you can use to generate background images for the story using Leonardo. The next step is to actually create these images. Head over to leonardo.ai. You'll need to register an account if you don't have one already. Just opt for a free account. Click on the Image Generation tab and then paste the prompts Gemini gave you into the prompt box. Do them one at a time. I'd recommend choosing the 3D animation style on Leonardo's app. If you're planning to post these videos on YouTube Shorts, then choose a portrait layout on the sidebar of the app. For regular YouTube videos, you can use the 16:9 landscape layout for your images. Once you have a couple of images ready, it's time to animate them. I'd recommend using Runway ML for this step of the process. Head over to the website and click the Try Runway for Free button. You'll now need to upload each of the images that Leonardo created for you and animate them. Make sure to go one by one through the process. You can easily generate 4-second animations of the images you upload. Sometimes the first try won't give you the results you're looking for. Simply have Runway ML try again until you have an animated image that fits your preferences. If you're going to use 11 Labs or another alternative tool for the voiceovers, now is the time to get these files ready. However, CapCut has a large library of voices that you can use, so I definitely recommend you try them out. Now that you have everything you need to create the actual video, open up CapCut. It's a good idea to download the CapCut desktop app. That way you won't have to wait for anything to upload to CapCut servers. Start by choosing the layout for your video. Remember, portrait for shorts and landscape for standard YouTube videos. Add your animated images to the video and then add text as the captions. Finally, click on the text and go to the text-to-speech option. Experiment with the different voices until you find one that's a good match for the type of video you're creating. You can now simply export the video and upload it to YouTube. When it comes to creating a faceless YouTube channel, your goal is likely to make money online. After you have a couple of videos on your new animated short stories YouTube channel, it's time to start thinking about how you want to monetize them. There are several ways to monetize these videos. The YouTube Partner Program is particularly great, but you'll first need to meet some requirements before you can get into this program. To qualify, your channel needs at least 1,000 subscribers. Your videos also need a certain number of views, but this metric depends on whether you want to monetize shorts or standard videos. If you're using shorts, you need 10 million views on your shorts within a period of 90 days. For regular videos, you need to get 4,000 public watch hours over a period of 12 months. You can also use affiliate marketing or even create your own products and promote them on your YouTube channel. These two monetization options are available even before you reach the milestones for YouTube's Partner Program. Earlier in this video, I told you that I'd be sharing some extra tips by the end. YouTube is a great platform to target with your animated short stories. However, you can really maximize the potential of your efforts by posting your videos onto other platforms too. TikTok is the first alternative platform that comes to mind. Now, if you've created standard YouTube videos, you already know that they may not fit well onto TikTok due to their layout. However, since you have the project files in CapCut, just a few edits to the screen layout and changing the spacing of the images as well as the text can help you adjust them for other screens. You can even go back to Leonardo and enter the prompts again, but this time change the resolution to a portrait setting. Apart from TikTok, try to experiment with posting your videos on other platforms. Instagram is great for short videos thanks to the Reels and Stories features. Even Facebook can be a great option for driving engagement. Create a dedicated page for your channel. Post some of the videos on the page and link back to your YouTube channel. This can help you grow on YouTube while also establishing a presence on other social platforms.